Thanks to the supporters of channel member Dark Fox. Oh, boys and girls, as you can see, we made it to the new office. I think it might be cursed. Hello and welcome to part 99 of Wembley to Wembley. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have two games for you in League Two. And goodness me, would I very much like to win them. We're away against Notts County. We're at home against Yeovil. And as you can see by that pathetic looking league table, things have not been going our way. You saw us struggle to start the new season in the last episode. Since then, we have continued to struggle. We're not really scoring goals. It's not that we're conceding loads of them. It's more a case of we've just got no oomph going forward. We've tried to stop the rot with a couple of friendlies against local teams, and then immediately came into the next game and lost that one in the EFL trophy as well. So things not going great. This is what the league table looks like. 8 games played, only 6 points on the board, which of course does put us below the Kev ratio, which is relegation form. Barnet have already got a player who scored 10 goals, which seems unfair. And it's also a little bit weird how early in the season we are, that the games played varies between 8 and 11. There's no consistency in modern football. It's not acceptable. This is the team that we're going to be sending out against Notts County. And those of you who have been watching the Pentagon might recognise the way we're setting up. It's very much the system that we've been using in that. Of course, we have got an absolute ton of players in on loan, but can only use 5 of them at a time. And it's very much a case of trying to work out who the ones that we should be using are. I, as you can imagine by the fact I'm recording this from my new office, haven't played the save in about a week and a half. So we're going to learn together who some of these boys are. I recognise the longer term ones. I have no idea who Jordan Pigon is. He's played 4 games apparently. Obviously, they weren't very memorable. But we've got Perini in goal, a back 4 of Adam Jones, who's on loan from Bolton. He's played 7 games. I should remember him. Yoshihama, I do remember. Pigon, we've just looked at. And D'Souza at right back, I remember as well. And then we've got my boys from last season in midfield, Murray and Shaibu Muller, who, of course, last year looked like he was going to be the answer at striker and then really, really wasn't. Is in the team on the left-hand side. So he's playing on the left wing. We've then got Ian McConnell, who's on loan from Ayr United on the right-hand side. And then up front, we have 6'7" Titor Justinason, who's on loan from Aberdeen and actually seems to be doing quite well. And he's going to play alongside Ricky Allen, who's on loan from QPR and has never played a game for us, as we continue to search for goals, really. You would think with the front 4 that we've got, goals should be forthcoming, but certainly hasn't been the case. Notts County down in mid-table. It would be a very nice day for us to go out and win a football match. Please and thank you. This is my first game of Football Manager that I've played in the new office. First game of Football Manager I've played in well over a week, probably a week and a half, getting on for 2 weeks. So we are now pretty much back up with real time. I have been reading all your comments. Always fun. I have been reading them all. And fingers crossed we can pick up a win today. Wouldn't that be jolly, jolly nice? We're all immediately defending. Why is Perini goal? I thought I signed a new goalkeeper. Did I sign a new goalkeeper? I mean, it's a bit late now. I'm very much trusting Past Kev with the team that he's picked here. I've opened the save up on the understanding that Past Kev always picks the team in advance. He's good like that. So fingers crossed this is the team that we should be using and not the team that we just used in the EFL Cup because I forgot to put the right players in. We'll see how we get on today. We're basically drawing a line under things here. The season hasn't started very well and we're relearning the squad and relearning the way we play from here. If we win today, this becomes the first team. If we lose, then there'll be changes for the second match. Don't you worry. And we'll work out who the first team are. I thought we'd won a second corner there, but apparently 'twas not to be. We've had 6 corners. We've got a 6'7" striker. We've had 6 corners. Only one of them has been worthy of a highlight, and that one was aimed at our right back. So what's the point of having a 6'7" monster if he doesn't actually do anything? I mean, we have edged the game ever so slightly on XG, he says, just as Notts County pull ahead of us on that front as well. I mean, to be fair, based on the start of the season that we've had, we'd probably accept a 0-0 draw away from home against anyone at this point. But it's just further evidence of just this absolute lack of any kind of oomph going forward, which, you know me, boys and girls, I like a bit of oomph. I can't be doing with a team that goes and grinds out 0-0 draws, especially when we're going there playing a positive mentality gegenpress. That shouldn't be something that grinds stuff out. Just innocent, he's 6'7". How is he getting beaten in the air by anybody? I love Shaibu. Lovely work from him. Although he is on a yellow card and chasing around doing all of the defending, so I imagine he's going to get himself sent off in a minute. But that was lovely tracking back from him, getting the tackle in. And I thought we were going to do the same thing again there through, I guess that was McConnell tracking back from the right-hand side. But it is Notts County carving out an opportunity. They've hit the post. Yoshihama scrambles it clear-ish. It's only as far as another Notts County player. And they are going to get a third attempt at it. This is like a training session at the moment. We're just immediately having to defend as soon as we scramble it a little bit clear. Jones heads it behind for a corner, and it's probably the safest place he could have put it, because at least then we get time to regroup, get ourselves back in position, because they were just absolutely all over us for quite the spell there. But we managed to weather the storm. We're now going to offer some encouragement, and we are going to defend again, apparently. Right, Piggin plays it forward to Murray, and now McConnell has been sold short by Murray there. Can't really blame him for not getting on the end of that. And Perini makes a good save. The commentary says it's a wasted opportunity for Notts County. I say that's good goalkeeping from Perini. And it's now going to be another corner for County. It comes in. Perini is there to collect. I mean, if we have signed another goalkeeper, I no longer have any interest in him. Perini demonstrating why I've loved him all along. Murray is tiring, so we can take him off. Charlie Robinson can sort of play there. Have we got someone who can actually play that role properly? No. So Robinson is going to play there, and he'll like it. D'Souza's also tiring, so Jacob Austin can come on at right back. We signed on a free transfer from Kingston. Is that really what we're in League Two? Is this really what we're resorting to? And I think we need something different up front, don't we? We have got Henderson Derbyshire, who scored goals in the friendly. I did notice that he hasn't scored yet for us this season, but he is a big boy. Shall we get him on? We're going to get him on for Allen, and we're going to go with the two big boys up front, just to try and get some aerial threat. We've had 8 corners. You would like to think, if we're going to keep having corners, let's get the big boys on and, you know, maybe have a shot on target from one of the corners. Wouldn't that be a novelty? Robinson plays it forward to Muller, Yoshihama to Shaibu, and now Piggin out to Austin, who's basically a winger playing at right back, but he's going in the wrong direction here. Just give he's actually done quite well. I was about to shout at him. McConnell knocks it past his man, drives it across. Henderson Derbyshire has hit the post. That's the best chance we've had in the match so far. And it falls to Henderson Derbyshire. I wonder if it had fallen to a proper striker, if it would have ended up in a goal. Can McConnell play on the left? No. Because I'd quite like to get Muller up front in this situation, rather than playing a winger up front and a striker out wide. And we have got Scanlon on the bench, so we might bring him on and do that, and take off Justinison, who's been pretty ineffective. Shaibu plays it into Henderson Derbyshire, who's looked lively since coming on, and that is his first goal of the season. Maybe Henderson Derbyshire is the answer. It's a lovely finish from him. We identified him pre-season as potentially a guy we could use at centre-forward this year, and he's demonstrated it there. Lovely work. Shaibu involved again, as you would expect, and lovely finish from Henderson Derbyshire. 1-0 to Wembley. That is huge for us. If we can hold on to a win, that propels us up out of the relegation zone and starts to turn the season around, which is exactly what we need. Right, we are going to take off Justinison and bring on Scanlon, as I threatened before. We'll get Muller up front. We'll actually swap those two around, I think. And we're going to take off McConnell and bring on Kelleher and just shuffle things around in the wide areas, get Scanlon and Kelleher on, who were both key parts of last season's team that, of course, managed to avoid relegation. So they know how to not get relegated from this league. And it's Notts County, who are going to feel a little bit hard done by what's gone on so far today. But fingers crossed, Perini can continue making the saves. I don't know how he's still only on a 6.9. He seems to have made several saves to keep us in this match. But it's now another Notts County corner, and it's a shenanigans corner, and there's very little you can do to defend them other than hope it hits you on the way through like it did there. They've now got yet another corner. It seems the aliens have moved with me to the new office, which is lovely to see. Perini, once again, though, What a dominant goalkeeping performance this has been from Perini today. He is having a wonderful game. I just hope he gets rewarded with the clean sheet he absolutely deserves today. Clean sheet and man of the match as far as I'm concerned. But we do have to survive these last couple of moments. Cross comes in again and he loses the clean sheet and presumably the man of the match as well. And that is just upsetting. And it's kind of story of our season. We just can't buy a win. It's a late goal. And I mean, you've got to say it's been coming. I said already that Notts County would be feeling hard done by. So it's just upsetting, isn't it? I mean, it's no more than they deserve. But I thought we had a real chance there today. Thought we were going to nick a couple of points and start turning the season around. As it is, I mean, I did say we'd be happy with the draw away against them. That's exactly what we've got. So I guess I have to be a man of my word and be happy. We now play Yeovil at home, and this is a big, big game because Yeovil are not that far above us. We need to win this next match. So here we go then, shuffling things around a little bit for the Yeovil game. The back four stays the same. I mean, they did very well until the end, didn't they? Smith comes in alongside Shaibu. This is Smith. Smythe, probably Smith, on loan from Eastleigh. Eastleigh, who are in the National League South. So we've got a player who's started 8 games for us this year, who's on loan from Eastleigh. They signed him from Fylde, didn't play him at all last year, and he's starting regularly for us. That gives you some context for where we are in the footballing world. Scanlon comes back in on the left-hand side, so Muller can go back up front. Henderson, Derbyshire, going to have to be on the bench again for now, but might be pushing past Just Innocent if he doesn't start to perform. I just, he's 6'7". You can't teach that. I really want it to work out, but if it doesn't work out today, that experiment might be over. We are slowly but surely climbing away from the relegation zone, which is the most important thing, of course. Nobody wants to be stuck down in the relegation zone. Talking of being stuck, my mouse was stuck on the screen there for a second. That was a little unfortunate, but fingers crossed. Let's hope for goals and whatnot. On the topic of, hang on. Let's just score this goal first. And it's Just Innocent. Why is he taking this? Is this what he can do? Oh my word! What a goal! So he's 6'7", but better with his feet. That was an absolutely stunning free kick. And that's why Henderson Derbyshire is not in the team, boys and girls, because I knew that was going to happen. Exactly. What I was trying to say is obviously on the topic of being in the new office, as we've already talked about a little bit. Hang on, is he going to do it again? One moment, because if he does it again, I might start to get giddy. Just Innocent, almost an identical spot to where he's hit that first one from. Is he going to do it again? Come on. Oh, that one's saved. Goodness me. Right. As I was saying, for the third attempt, what do you think of the lighting? I've had Nerdphonic in here all weekend, the Football Manager tech expert, and I mean, he's done me it's very grown up, isn't it? It's very grown up lighting. Do we like it? Do we want it a little bit brighter on my face? It's moody. It's more cinematic. He's very happy with it. I think it looks very, very cool. But I know some of you will be used to more traditional YouTube gaming kind of lighting where everything's looks like a CBBC set. And I'm supposed to be bright colours, bright lights. Let me know what you think. I'm interested in feedback. Also, what could we potentially do with this side of this bookcase here? We could maybe put something on there. Maybe that could be where we put a little Wembley shirt. Well, it wouldn't fit. We'll have to figure some things out. But this is obviously version 1.0 of the new office. There will be an office tour, probably on the vlog channel, probably in the next week or so. There's still a few finishing touches I need to make to it. The backdrop, I'm very happy with the fact that my camera creates so much background blur with the lovely bokeh effect because the back isn't really finished. But yeah, let me know what you think. I want it to look beautiful. I want it to be perfect by the time FM25 comes out. That's the goal. But we are still 1-0 up. Just Innocent heads it clear. That's the first time I've seen him head a football since he's been here. 1-0. Come on, boys. Come on. come on. This puts us on to the Kev ratio, 10 points from 10 games. But we were ahead at this stage in the previous match, and we gave it all away at the end. People are going to be telling me not to do 5 substitutions again, but I don't think any of the substitutions we did in the last game were particularly wrong. The last 2, bringing on Scanlon and Kelleher, does not weaken the team at all. We've got a lot of strength in depth in those positions. This is lovely work, and Scanlon's there to make it 2-0. Yoshihama just slots it through to him. Was it Yoshihama who played that pass? The more I see that boy actually playing the match engine, the more I wonder if he should be a midfielder. Because he's good, isn't he? He's a 5'10" centre-back, but look at that for a pass. Picks Scanlon out, and that's a lovely finish from Scanlon. We've missed him while he's been injured. He is back in the team. Got his first goal of the season. We're 2-0 up. I think we probably have to do a little bit of praise, but I'm not going to do it while the highlight is on, because I am slowly but surely learning how the shouts work just before they're taken away for FM25. But if I'd have praised at the start of that highlight and then Yeovil had scored, I'd have been praising us for conceding a goal, and that would have been silly. So fingers crossed we've offered the praise. Oh my word. Has it even gone through? Have I actually done what I didn't want to do anyway? Oh, no. Well, Perini, after heroics in the first match, slaps a goal into them in this one, and that's not ideal. Benjamin Proctor can play left back, so that's fine. Muller, not doing his business, so we'll bring Henderson Derbyshire on for him, and Scanlon wasn't really fit to play a full match, so this is the problem with taking off Muller. We don't really have anyone to play on that side. I might put Kelleher over there. Kelleher should be able to, if we make him an inverted winger. Kelleher over there. The left-hand side has just got very weak. We've got a centre-back and a right winger as our left flank now. So I imagine Yeovil's inevitable equaliser is coming down that side. But Scanlon had to come off, and the other two just weren't playing well, so should have come off. I blame the squad's never going to be completely balanced when we're just randomly taking loans of whoever we can get to fill squad gaps. Absolutely hideous. We were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up. I hate it. Oh my! I'm not taking the responsibility for it. The substitutions were fine. We're doing 2 more. We love them. Right, let's get Murray on, and then we'll bring on Austin again. I'm going to go attacking. I think we've got to win this game. It's a home match against a team just above us in the league. We can't drop points in it. I think if we can't win this match, we're as good as down. What a turnaround for! Oh no! Oh no! That's got to be offside. That is offside. The linesman's got his flag up. Sort your lives out, boys. What have Yeovil changed? I mean, I've fiddled a little bit with personnel. They must have significantly changed something, though. I'm demanding more. Yoshihama, forward to Shaibu, 2 of my favourite boys from this team. Kelleher to Proctor on the overlap. Told you that left-hand side would be good. Henderson Derbyshire plays it across to Justinison, and he's missed. And he can only score special goals, apparently. Relatively straightforward striker finishes, not necessarily in his wheelhouse. He's now picked up a knock as well, and it doesn't look like we're gonna get the... I mean, looking at the XG, we don't even deserve the point. But can we rob a win? McConnell with the corner. No. Where's these... We've got like 14 feet of striker on the pitch. How are we not seeing them get anywhere near these corners every single time? Right, last chance. He says there's 7 minutes of added time being played, but Kelleher trying to do something on the left, plays it back to Shaibu. Cross comes in, Justinison. Again, I mean, he's standing behind the goalkeeper. He needs to learn how to play as a centre-forward. He seems to want to be an attacking midfielder. But he's never going to get to play there because of the size of him. He's got to be a striker, and he's got to learn to do striker things. Right, Justinison turns. McConnell now. This is like our third last chance, and Henderson Derbyshire is now Mr. Sitter. We've had some chances to win this game. If we get relegated this year, it's the players' fault. I'm not taking any responsibility. As far as I'm concerned, I did everything I should have done to give us the opportunity to win that game. We've moved up to 21st in the league and unbeaten run. Why is my mouse not working right? Oh, hello. Mouse not working. Right. We need a new mouse. Press the schedule. Press the schedule. There you go. So we've not lost in the league today. Oh, there's still much work to do. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.